Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you everything that I was able to make by using all of my Halloween scraps. So let's get started. Okay, so I had two paper pads or paper collections from Echo Park, and I will insert those here. I used the majority of those paper collections, but I had a ton of scraps left. So I wanted to come on today and show you everything that I was able to make by using all of those scraps. So let me just move everything out of the way and then we can get started. Okay, so why don't I start with these junk journal tags? I call them junk journal tags or gift tags because you can attach them to a gift, but you can also put them in your journals and your junk journals. I have a specific die that I use, but basically I took all of my straps, cut them in 1-inch strips, and then laid them on a piece of copy paper and then die cut it out in this shape. And then I took all my other scraps and I made my little clusters here using some of my stamps. These little ones came out of a particular piece of paper that came with the collection, and I just fussy cut those out. So let me show you those or these one by one. The next item that I made is a set of bookmarks. Let's see, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 bookmarks that I made. Of course, I just made the base out of black cardstock and added some cute matching ribbon. And then I had some scraps that I cut out into probably a 2-inch by 1-inch square, and then I ran it through my embossing or my die cut machine to emboss those. And then I made a cluster using a black circle and then some little flowers, and then put a couple little sequins and things like that. And then I took the pattern paper and I used my scallop punch for this part. So let me show you each one of these. This next item is something that I made that I think is so cute. It's a little 4x4 accordion album. And of course I used my scraps to make the background here with several different mats that go with it. And then took some of the little cut aparts and added it up or pushed it up on foam tape. And I added some of this little ribbon. So when you open it up here, whoops, that's not the first page there. Have a little journal spot here, and then a little space that says partying all not long, which I think is so cute. I used my little cut aparts to make some clusters, and then some of the scraps to make the little dovetails in the circle in the back. So let me show you how this works. It opens up here, oops, like that. And then the back side looks like this. And then I added some more little cut aparts and stuff here. I just think that is so cute. I'm really happy with the way this one turned out too. This next item is a set of 5 cards that I made, the Halloween cards. And how I use my scraps, I took my scraps and I cut them in, or used my square punch and cut them into 2-inch squares, then laid them all on a piece of copy paper, and then used my die cut rectangle here to cut out for the background. And then of course I just used some of my stamps that I have to make this cute little gnome, this little pot and bat, and then I have a die cut that does the Happy Halloween. These came out super cute. So these are basically all the same. They're just the pattern of the kind of a quilt pattern, except one of them I have them in stripes, but you can see these. And here's the one that were in stripes instead of the squares. So this is super cute. The next 3 items that I made are 6x6 card folios. So I can show you each one of these individually. So this one too has the cut apart that says, "Who's got the candy?" I think that turned out really cute. And I built my little clusters using some stamps. And I took my paper and I separated it or cut into 3 different sections. Here's the back. So let's take a look on the inside. So when you first open it up here, it has a little journal spot and a little 4x4 photo spot. And then this one says, "Life is beautiful," and then "Trick or treat." Then on here, this side, you have another 4x4 photo spot. And then here, I have 2 photos that just tuck in and out right here. Oops, I can't get them. There they go. They just tuck in there. And then here I have another photo pocket with a journal spot and a 4x4. Anyway, I think this one is really cute. Okay, so let's look at a different one. Okay, here's the next one. It says "Happy Halloween" with a little cluster. And the papers, I basically did the same thing. I like to take the papers and cut them into sections so that it really gives some interest back there. And I had this really pretty black velvet ribbon here. So I've basically followed the same design. I have a pocket with a 4x4 here, with a little cluster, 4x4 here, and another little cluster. This one says "Halloween Party." And then same here, these little photos tuck spots here, so you can also actually journal on the back if you want to. And then I have a cute little pocket on this side with another 4x4 photo spot. So that one is this one. All right. So, oh, and I forgot this one. On the back I put "Sorry, we're dead." I think that is so hilarious. I love that. I hope it doesn't offend anybody, but I think it's really funny. Okay, so let's take a look at the other one. Okay, and here's another one. It says "Trick or treat." This is a little stamp that I colored and made my cluster. Okay, same design with a pocket. It says "Brewing up something fun." And then I have 2 little journal cards here. 4x4 spot here. Cut apart with a little card. Just tucks in there. Another place to put some journaling, and another 4x4 spot. You can take a look at that little embellishment there. Here's the little back. Okay, I'm really happy with those. So let's take a look at the last 2 items that I made. So these last 2 items are embellishment boxes. And what I did here was I made a set of 7 different clusters, which I love to make. And I know that a lot of people really like to buy them, so I always try to make extra so that I can sell them on my Etsy shop or in my Etsy store. So I have 7 embellishments here, and they are built on top of the tag. So I'll start with the tag first, and then I build my clusters up from there. And then also in the box, I include some sequins and some enamel dots, and then also I include matching pieces of ribbon in case you want to make bookmarks. And then I also go through all my leftover cut aparts, and I cut out tags, and I stamp a few different things, and anything extra that I have, I like to add them in here. So it's a really cute embellishment box to decorate journals and scrapbook pages and even make cards. So that's everything that I was able to make. I hope that this gave you some inspiration on how you can use your scraps and all the many things that you can do with your scraps. Again, all these items are available in my Etsy store, so if you want to visit that, you can. And also, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the description box below. But thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. Have a crafty day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.